Good morning. In this video, we're going to go over Trump's tweets over the weekend about a 50-year mortgage amortization and also dividend checks from the tariffs. Before we get into all that, today is Remembrance Day, which means wear the poppy, respect the individuals who've served this country, and keep the bad opinions to yourself. So let's get into what Trump has been talking about over the weekend and how it could dovetail to what I think is going to be eventually UBI. Over the weekend, Trump tweeted this. 50-year mortgage amortizations. It's not a policy yet. They're just spitballing ideas. There needs to be other financial instruments to make this work, like a 50-year bond, or they have to do something to securitize these things. But essentially, this is the only way you could really square the circle when it comes to how do you make houses more affordable without the prices dropping. So how do you drop the monthly cost without the price of the house going down? It would be increasing these amortizations out to the point where it's saving you money a month. You might never pay it off, and of course the interest is going to be astronomical over 50 years. But that's how they're going to try and square that circle. Who knows if this is going to go anywhere? But he also mentioned this: from all the revenue of the tariffs, a $2,000 dividend stimulus check to Americans from the tariff revenue there. So similar to CERB, similar to all these government programs during the Great Global Shutdown, they're going to start giving out money. Now, is it a one-time check or is it going to be multiple checks? I still think that CERB was the proving ground to see how UBI would actually work out. And this is going to be another version of UBI more than likely. Wouldn't be surprised if this eventually turns into that. And speaking of UBI, in Bill S-206, Guaranteed Livable Income passed second reading and will be sent to committee. So it looks like Canadians, we don't have all the details yet, but it looks like there's the potential that there will be a universal basic income or a UBI happening for Canadians who are struggling, which, as someone who does mortgages and someone who spends a lot of time doing charity work, there are a lot of individuals struggling, and I don't think it's a bad idea. I know I'm going to be argued with incessantly. Is it going to be inflationary? Well, yeah, there's going to be more money in the economy, but we're not getting that wage growth that's causing inflation. This will help a little bit of that because we're going to have more money coming in. But do I think it's a bad idea? Considering the amount of work that is required in charity work to keep people fed and clothed and in a warm environment. Same thing with mortgages. Like, we get clients who are just barely making it every month, and $1,000 or $2,000 a month to the household would help a lot of individuals. So I know I'm going to get yelled at all day, but I'm all for this.